Here we are now at module 1 on how did you get diabetes. Now there are all kinds of different theories on why you have diabetes or maybe pre-diabetic, but let's look at the science and let's look at what the medical establishment is saying about diabetes. First, they want to look at and they want to blame it on your genes. Did your family have it? Your mom, your dad? Do you have a history of diabetes in your family? And that can be part of the reason why you have diabetes, but it's not always the main thing on why you have diabetes, because of course some people in your family have diabetes and some people don't. So you can't really outright say it's because of your genes. But often the medical establishment wants to say that it's in your genes. The other is lifestyle. Now, a big part of what you do can be contributed to diabetes as we look through the rest of the program. But lifestyle, all in of itself, is not the cause of you getting diabetes. It's not just because you did this, because you did that. Certain lifestyle doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get diabetes. But of course, we all know and we've seen some things happen that lifestyle can be part of this problem. Food. A lot of doctors want to say food is the main reason why you have diabetes. That you're eating too much fat, or you're eating too many carbs, or things that may be not so good for you is the reason you have diabetes. You ate too much sugar or that type of stuff. Now, though food does take a big part in it, but it's not the only thing that can give you diabetes. Often they say you should establish a low-fat diet in order to get rid of your diabetes. But that can be a problem in itself, because you do need fat in your diet to be healthy. So just hanging on to a low-fat diet is not going to get rid of your diabetes. Again, it can be part of it, but that's not the cure-all for the whole thing. The low-carb paradigm, people want to say, hey, you need to eat low-carb. The problem with that sometimes is a lot of the new things on the market that says it's low-carb is heavily processed. So you don't want to just go low-carb and then not be careful of how you go low-carb. So again, just going low-carb is not a solution. That's not the only change that you may need to take in order to control your diabetes. Others say lack of exercise. Because you're not exercising is why you have diabetes. Again, just because people may say, okay, stop being lazy and you won't have diabetes. Well, that's not the case in everything. But of course, we know that exercise can help to reduce your chances of getting diabetes, but it's not the only thing. And others will say sleep. Am I getting enough sleep? Is sleep because I have diabetes? Now, it has been shown that getting a not so good night's sleep, not sleeping very well through the night, can raise your blood sugar levels. So if you think that if you have a continuous stream of restless nights, that could put you in the chances of having a series of high blood sugar levels. But again, just because you don't get good sleep is not going to throw you into being diabetic. So, but it could be part of it. But what we're going to see as we, again, go on the program, there are different things in combination that contribute to diabetes or being pre-diabetic. But again, it's not just one thing. It's not just your genes. It's not just the lifestyle that you lead or the foods that you eat or lack of exercise or not getting good sleep. But you'll see as we go into the program and go through the different modules that it's going to be a combination of these things. So as we go into the next modules, as we continue to go through, things will start to make sense on what the science says about where your diabetes or pre-diabetes is coming from.